You know, something that I felt really, really interested by is something that I had just recently like found out and started to do some like research on in my recent spiritual awakening. And it's something called karma. Now, not traditional karma. People be like, "Oh, karma's a bitch. Karma's going to get you." It's kind of different. On a spiritual level, it's different from the way that people use it in this world. Maybe you were in a past life and, you hurt somebody really, really bad. That karma is going to reincarnate itself and it's going to reach for you in the next life. So like say for example, like my past life, I might have broke somebody's heart. In this life, in this reincarnate timeline, this life, I might get my heart broken because I did that to somebody else in the past life. Our reincarnated versions, our reincarnated selves are all within one linear timeline. Energy doesn't go anywhere. Energy can reincarnate itself. Energy can just always be there. But it's just there. Like, nothing happens to energy. Everything is just energy. So, you may be with somebody who's in a very toxic relationship. You may be with somebody who's abusive. You may be with somebody who doesn't treat you right. You may be with somebody who you may be at a job where they don't really appreciate you. You might be at a job where your boss doesn't treat you right. All of that stuff is karma. And to know when you're at the end of a karmic cycle is when you have a spiritual awakening. When you're ready to have a spiritual awakening and out of the blue you just realize, whoa, there's something way higher. There's something way more out there than what I initially thought. There's a feeling, there's blissfulness, there's energy that I didn't even know existed. That's when you know that you're at the end of a karmic cycle. And I just got out of a karmic cycle. That's where my spiritual awakening came from. I came out of a karmic cycle and I was having a spiritual awakening similar to this one around like the time of last year. But then when I had that awakening, it was like I was going up, but then I shot right back down. And I went back into like the low vibrational version of myself. And then what happened? I got myself into another karmic cycle because I was supposed to awaken at a certain period of time, and I failed to do that. So what happened? I got put through another karmic cycle. And that's what happens. You're gonna be put through these karmic cycles over and over and over again until you awaken. The universe is going to force you to awaken if it's meant for you. For a lot of people on this earth, it may not be in this lifetime. It may not be in this lifetime. For a lot of people on this earth, they don't awaken because it's meant for them in the next lifetime or their next reincarnate lives. So that's why everybody on this earth doesn't awaken when they're going through their karma, because they're not meant to yet. They're meant to in the next life. But for those of you who are going through an awakening right now, you can pinpoint the cycles of karma. You can pinpoint that pain right there made me spiritually grow. That situation right there made me spiritually be better. That situation right there made me grow. When you start to realize that, and when you start to understand that, that is when you start to see that you came to the end of a karmic cycle. At the end of a karmic cycle, you're going to understand that there's something more. at the end of a karmic cycle, you're going to understand there's something greater. There's a better feeling, which is your spiritual awakening happening. Now, again, karma might be a relationship. Karma might be a family tie. Karma might be something that your past self did in a past life, and now you have to deal with it in this lifetime. You know, karma may be a certain situation or a certain boss at your job, and you may have to deal with that. Karma in the sense is just unfortunate events happening. And of course, unfortunate events are always going to happen in life, but karma is specifically unfortunate events that trigger something better to come out of you. It's like, karma is this. If I'm a snake and, you know, I go through some karma, after I go through that karma, it's like I'm shedding my skin. My skin is now purified. I'm bigger. I'm stronger. I'm a better snake because I went through that karma. Karma is meant to grow you. Karma is meant to awaken you up. I said awaken you up. Karma is meant to wake you up to something that is meant for you, something better that's meant for you, something better for you that's out there, something better for you that comes from the universe, something better within. It forces you to go within, and it forces you to do a lot of soul searching. It forces you to try and understand where this is coming from. Karma ultimately reveals the pain, the suffering, the misery that was going on within you that you didn't even understand. The pain, the suffering, the misery that was going on within you that you couldn't see because you love this person so much, that you couldn't see because you were in this job so much. That's what karma does. It rips the blanket off of the bed so now you can see the whole mattress clearly, if that analogy makes sense. You know, it rips off the mask that you subconsciously had on. We all wear masks in this lifetime. In this life, we all wear masks. We all have this persona, this personality that we like to put on for society. That's a mask. We go through karma so that mask can get ripped off, so that we can put on a new mask. It's all about growing and being better. Karma is specifically meant to trigger something. It's supposed to trigger something like, okay, this wasn't making me happy. I went through this because of that. I went through this because of that. And now I'm going to go within and I'm going to soul search and I'm going to try and get the answers from the divine. That's what karma is. Karma is supposed to awaken you to a spiritual awakening. If you go through these events and you're not awakening anything, if you're going through these events and you're not awakening, if you're going through these events and you're not realizing, hey, I should probably get outside and ground my feet in nature. I should probably go outside and, you know, probably do something with myself. I should probably go outside and, you know, maybe eat healthier. Maybe stick to fruits and vegetables instead of this meat because it's starting to mess me up. I'm starting to realize. That's what karma does. Karma wakes you up. Karma reprograms your brain. Karma is you looking at your pain and you being like, there's something better for me than this. There's something better for me. There's a feeling better than this. And this is why, because I've heard two people say this, and I'm going to relay the message. Rich people and people with a lot of money are more likely, rich people and people with a lot of money are more likely to awaken than broke people. Because broke people still hold on to these desires. Broke people still hold on to these wants and needs and this fantasy 3D lifestyle that they want. Which is why broke people are less likely to awaken than rich people. Broke people are less likely to awaken because they still have so, like, they can't surrender to the universe. They still have so much that they want that it's like I want this and I see nothing but this. That's why. So it's like you got to understand, right? You got to understand that rich people have everything. They have all these wives. They have all these partners because they can just buy them. They have all this money. They have all these cars. None of that makes them happy. None of them makes that happy. And when they understand, none of that makes them happy. Sorry, I got the words them and that mixed up. None of that makes them happy. That's when they start to go within, and then that's when they start to chase a spiritual awakening. Some people can have a spiritual awakening without having everything, but it's typically the people who have everything. It's typically the people who have all this money, have all this power, that chase that feeling, because they already they have everything on the 3D level. So it's like, what else can I get? What else do I want? Nothing. You want a blissful feeling. You want a higher level of feeling. That's what you want. Oh, there's a girl over there. She's kind of cute. That's the feeling you want. You want a blissful feeling. You want a feeling where you feel powerful. Powerful on a higher level than just the 3D. So, I'm sorry, that girl over there is like really, really pretty. Like, it really was throwing me off. Like, I was thinking about ending the video and trying to go talk to her. But, I'm on a path to celibacy. I'm trying to be celibate. Not trying to do anything sexual with anybody, Gave up PMO. Gave up sex. Last time I had sex, it was with my ex. Sex ex. Last time I had sex, it was with my ex. And, we broke up. So, I'm not doing that anymore, I guess. Not until the time is right, Obviously, I'm going to have to do it again if I want kids, right? But it's like, for right now, it's like, I really need to hold on to this energy, this sexual power. It gives me like an extra boost. But damn, see, I'm going off track a lot. I'm going off track, and it's like, I just get, what the fuck? I just get so stuck in talking that it's like, bro, what was I saying? What was I saying? What was the whole purpose of this, bro? What was the whole purpose of this video? It's like, I'm forgetting as I'm going on. It's like, I'm just having such a fun time, bro. Dude, can you look, guys? Look at that on my book bag, sir. Can you go? Thank you. Like, he kind of flew onto my bag and just like flew in front of me. Like, maybe he was trying to toss me or something. But it's like, guys, I really forgot the premise of my video. It's like, if I go back and I rewatch the video, I'll understand. But like, as I'm recording, like in this moment, I really forgot. But I do remember I was talking about how rich people are more likely to awaken than poor people. Oh, right. That's the whole purpose of this video. Karma. Okay, great. Rich people have a lot more No. Yeah, rich people have a lot more karma. Although they have more than poor people, they have a lot more karma because of everything that they have. Everything that they have, all this 3D material stuff, the cars, the clothes, the hoes, all those things bring more and more karma, because that just brings more 3-dimensional problems. Now, if you're broke, you don't really have a lot of karma. Like, you're trying to chase something. I mean, you still have a lot of karma, but it's like you're trying to chase something, and it's like you're so stuck on these desires that it's like your ego is in overdrive. Your ego is like, hey, I'm running the show. Higher self, who's he? Or who's her? It's like, when your ego's in overdrive, it's hard for you to notice when you're having karma. It's hard to notice when to awaken. It's hard to notice when it's time to awaken. It's hard to notice, like, your higher self would try and get your attention through your ego, but it's like when your ego is talking over your higher self. It's like, it's really hard to hear your higher consciousness. It's hard, which is why not a lot of people can wake up in this lifetime. Their ego is just too strong. But hopefully I explained. Hopefully you guys understand my explanation of what karma is, because it's a very important thing. I feel like not everybody gets their karma. Not everybody understands their karma. Not everybody, it's just like just not everybody can understand it. Not everybody can, there was another pretty girl over there. Oh man, I need to keep my eyes to myself, because if I keep eyeballing these girls, it's like I'm bound to slip up. I'm bound to, do something that I'm not trying to do. My ex is probably watching this video right now. She's probably watching this video. Fly, please go away. Shoe fly, don't bother me. I belong to somebody. I remember that song. Anyways, I'm I'm really getting sidetracked, but that's like the end of the video. Yeah, my ex is probably watching this right now. Hi, how you doing? I'm not gonna say your name, but how you doing? Yeah, man, it's like this blissfulness, like this. It's like this next level. Like I'm starting to experience the next level. Like I'm starting to talk to entities. That's another thing too. Like I literally had a dream last night and the night before about my ex still being in love with me. It's like when you reach a certain level, it's like you can communicate with these different interdimensional beings. Like my ex still thinking about me, my ex still loving, like my ex's higher self literally came for me in my dreams twice in a row, through her and her best friend. Like her best friend came up in my dreams, but I know it was her higher self talking to me. Her higher self was talking to me through the physical image of her best friend. And then like the night before, it was her. So it's like a lot of this shit, bro. She's probably watching this video right now. Like, what is he talking about? Y'all understand when you awaken. It's just like, it's something so surreal, man. So it's like, understand your karma. When you understand your karma and accept your karma for what it is, that's when you'll experience the next level. That's when you'll experience. And I'm not no fucking, like, don't look up to me. You can do what I'm doing. Like literally, you can come outside and you can do what I'm doing. Like I'm nothing special compared to the rest of you guys. We're all the same. We're all special. There's no next level of specialty to, like, no. We're all special. We're all amazing. And that's what people fail to realize. Yeah. I love you guys. Ooh, you guys fell. I love you guys. I just want you guys to be better, be greater, and yeah, man, that's it. That's the video. That's my message. Nas, I'm out.